Boxing Day in Thailand, day after Christmas. Kevin's in the woods. I come over here with enthusiasm, a little bit. Once I got started, I felt a bit better. And I wanted to get on and do something today, but I need some little Thai bricks. I'll show you them in a minute. But I had been working a couple days ago, and you haven't seen that yet, so let me show you. So the other day, I put this post here in, concreted it in. So this is going to be the front. Across here is where the pool's going to be, pool of water. Okay? So there'll be a little wall between these two posts. Behind that wall is where the pump's going to sit, so you can see what I've done so far. And it's nice and dry, so I can take it apart. Okay, so we can let the sun on. These are white blocks on the left and right, and some parts of a concrete column. So that's where the pump will sit. I'll make a little house for it. You can see through the other side of the selang there's a bar there. See the bar? So I want to put these blocks in on this little bit of cement, right? Put the blocks on to come up and touch that. So when I start putting if you look on the other side, I don't know if you can see the boulder, right? When you put the cement on the boulder, all that weight's going to bear down on this bar. So I want to transfer the load. It's actually got these bars, but I want to put these inside too, so transfer the weight to the ground so it can't fall down. The reason I can't really do much today is because I need to go buy some Thai bricks, and I'll show you what a Thai brick is. So this is a Thai brick. You can see how small it is, and that's what traditionally they've used to build everything. So I've got some, but I've used them all, and this is all I have left. This little pile down here is all I have left. So I'm going to go buy about 100 of them, so I can put them on the sides of the block in between the metal and cement it all together. So go get those maybe this afternoon, come back, and then tomorrow I'll get up early. You know, I told you I didn't feel too good for a few days. Sleeping pattern was all over the place. Last night I went to bed about midnight after I did the video, and every time I tried to wake up I said no, closed my eyes, laid on the bed, and fell back to sleep. And you know what time I wake up? 25 minutes to 11. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Almost 12 hours I slept. Amazing. No, almost 11 hours. Not like me. But anyway, I feel good this morning, so maybe I needed it. I think, you know, I ate something not too clever on Christmas dinner, I think. And so I didn't sleep good Christmas Eve. But I feel better now. No problem. So I went to get some more cement, 50 kilo bags. And I also got the bricks. These are traditional Thai bricks. I asked for 100 and the lady gave me 150. They're 1 baht each, but she won't take any money. I came here before for her daughter's wedding. I know the guy who makes them. I call him Yoga Man because he's so flexible. But they make bricks. Let me show you. So here's the bricks. Some of these haven't been fired yet. What they do is they mold them, and then they put them in the sun. You might have seen that on documentaries. And then they'll dry out and go hard. And then over here, they pile them up like this. And they put this it's like a rice husk. Here's some here. You can see it. Like a rice husk. They pile it inside there, see? There's a certain way to pile the bricks, and they set it on fire. But it smolders. It doesn't really burn like high fire, like hay or something. And it just smolders, and it generates enough heat inside to make the brick hard. So that actually goes all the way through. And if you look up on here, the way it's stacked, there's like little chimneys, and that's got the rice husk goes inside. And this just smolders. It doesn't burn, so that's enough to cook the bricks. So here's the mold for the brick. This is made out of, traditionally they were made out of wood, but this is made out of perspex. Really cool. Cup kun cup. So I was at this house, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, for their daughter's wedding. and they had a big party here in the garden. They cleaned all this out. All this was cleaned, and they had a really nice area. They built a bathroom over there, and they had to work here. But this is where I get the bricks from. So it's another day. Good morning, another day. I come out here early o'clock, and I was blessed by being overcast. So it stayed overcast for a couple of hours so I could work without being in the sun. I have this shade up, but I had to work around the back. Remember I said I wanted to support that bar? So I building a wall behind there. Let me show you. So I was sitting on the floor. Let me show you what I've been doing. I put this up to keep the sun off it. So I built that this morning because that bar was already in, so I had to cut the block. But you see the second bar, the dark one? I want to get the blocks up to there to support it. See where that one is, to come up underneath it, to take some of the weight. Because once you start putting cement on the other side, that's going to be a lot of weight on there, and it's only held at this end. Well, by the time I put the cement on, it'll be nice and strong. But I just thought I put the wall up there anyway, and I did some over here as well on the far end. But I stopped because the sun come and I was getting hot on my back. So I got that done. So I put this metal up there to keep the sun off it so it can dry slowly and not dry too fast and fall apart. So keep it protected so the sun can't dry it too fast. I had some cement left, so I started putting it on top. And it's come out nice. You know, in some places the selang is a little bit farther away, but it doesn't matter. See? It'll just, you know, how thick is good enough? I'm thinking 2 or 3 inches, so that's going to work out perfect. And I got this ridge over here done, and I started putting some around the back. I cleaned up all my mess. I only used 1 bag of cement, but sitting in the sun, you know, I actually had to dip the little bricks that I bought yesterday. I had to dip them in the water because they're so dry. As soon as you put the cement on them, it just goes back hard. So I dip them in the water, make them wet, then it slides better. And it don't take long to go off in this heat. It's so dry and warm, so that's why I put covering them up so that the sun can't dry them too fast. Let them dry naturally. They'll be dry in a couple hours, but I'm not coming back out today. I'm too tired. I didn't sleep good last night. I don't know why. I get an idea in my head and I start thinking about it and I can't sleep. 4:30 I went to the bathroom. And I thought if I don't sleep in a minute, I'm just going to get up and make myself a good breakfast and wait for it to get light. It gets light around 6:30. So I just rolled over to my right side and boom, gone. Woke up at 8. So I got up after a couple hours sleep and had a couple buns and a cup of tea and come out. Well, now I'm going to have a shower and go nap. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe and like. All the very best. Happy New Year. Happy 2020. See you later guys.